And welcome to the weekly forecast for the week of September 25th through October 1st. We are moving into October energy. So we're shifting from that 7 energy of September into the month of October, which carries the energy of the 8. And my nose is already getting itchy because we've got some fun energy coming through. I am so excited. Anybody notice that the first half of September was really slow and Mercury retrograde, and then all of a sudden it's like, pooh, how are we at the end of September already? What just happened? The 7 and the 8 want to move quickly. We're experiencing the 7 energy of the full year amplified by the 7 of September. We are moving fast, and next week is no different. Next week is going to go by like that, but there's some energy that you want to capitalize on in next week. So super important. Number one, we have a full moon coming in at the end of the week that we absolutely want to take advantage of. If you do not yet have your week planned for next week, pay attention, because there's some things you need to know about next week that you're really going to want to capitalize on if you are somebody who is motivated to get paid for your gifts, whatever that looks like. All right. So next week, September 25th to October 1st, is really a time of rebirth. We're starting to experience, as we shift out of the shadow of Mercury retrograde, we've got fall equinox occurring, and we are stepping into the heart's energy, the end of the 7 energy, and moving into the 8. We're really going to start to experience a little bit of more clear thinking and a steady hand. The beginning of September was a little awkward. A little bit wonky, and we were clearing some stuff from August. There was a lot going on, and things were just a little bit, it was like everybody was pulled in multiple different directions, and there was zero focus. And to me, it feels like that this last week of September, there's going to be focus, and we've got that full moon that's going to support us with that. So if you're somebody who is motivated to get paid for your gifts, then we've got this energy coming in that's opening up space for new income, new opportunities, new clients, new collaborations, new. That is the key word. So I've been experiencing this already for the last couple of days. I can feel it coming in, and it is really exciting, and it's really inspiring, and it's like the creative energies are literally just flowing. So tap into it next week. Do not miss this opportunity. If you miss it, that's okay. It'll come back around for you. But I really encourage you to set time in your calendar aside for creative projects, for having the conversations and the collaborations you want to have. Don't lose your focus on your dream next week. Like, stay focused. Next week is going to move very, very quickly. It's going to be easy to get distracted. So head down, blinders on. What's most important to me? What is my dream? Where am I going? And drive all of your focus and energy in that direction. You really want to take advantage of this energy. So let's look at Monday. Monday, we begin the week with a Queen of Hearts energy and a ruling 5. And that's really inviting us to choose to love our dream, to not need everybody else to love the dream, but for us to really decide that our dream belongs. If you want something, the universe wants it too. And that Queen of Hearts is really asking you to spend time on Monday nurturing your dream for you, not for everybody else. Not looking to other people for their opinion and what do you think of this and is it valuable enough, but really letting yourself fall in love with all of it, whatever it is. So if you're somebody who wants to get paid for your gifts and you're putting together an offer or you're putting together some sort of program, fall in love with it, nurture it, spend time with it. That Queen of Hearts is highly, highly creative. So it's a beautiful time to allow that to flow through you. And remember that love, the heart's energy, love is the highest, most sustainable frequency we can use to create with. So tap into that on Monday. Set aside 2, 3, 5, 6 hours to just get into that flow and fall in love, nurture it. Don't wait for other people to love it. As we move into Tuesday, we experience Jack of Hearts ruling 6 energy. It's really a time to be really open and curious. The 6 invites in a lot of feedback, and the Jack can be a little bit of a trickster sometimes. So make sure, number one, that you're not being the victim or making up excuses as to why you can't have what you want, or making up excuses, well, so-and-so said they didn't like it, so obviously I'm not doing it right. Watch out for that mindset. The other thing to watch out for with that Jack of Hearts is that you don't get caught up in the idea that you've got to give it all away. No free coaching. Don't give away everything in your free offers. I know that it's so easy for us to give and give and give and give and give, but then you give it all away. Nobody wants to pay you for things. So you don't need to be the martyr here. You don't need to rescue anybody. You do not need to do anything to the detriment of your own well-being. So as you are nurturing your dream, taking action, creating, being very curious and open to feedback, check in with yourself and ask yourself, am I still taking care of me in all of what I'm doing? Am I still checking in with myself? Am I owning my value? Am I amping up the love that I carry for both myself and the world? Or am I more focused on the love for the world? This is really a time as well to harmonize the love that you've got for whatever it is you're creating. So spend time in that harmonization. Create. That Jack wants to create like crazy. So the first 2 days of the week are like massive creative energy. So set a time aside to do that thing, whatever that flow is for you. Now on Wednesday, we move into the 10 of Hearts ruling 7. So we've got the 7 of the year, the 7 of the month, and the 7 of the day, with the 10 of Hearts saying, celebrate your life, but don't get overwhelmed. Don't get distracted, and don't try to change everything. Stay focused. So as you are creating and allowing the flow and letting things move in the beginning of the week, don't all of a sudden be like, and I'm doing it all wrong and now I'm going to go that way. Make sure you've got your head down and your blinders on. You are staying focused, and celebrate what you're creating now. We want to watch out for perfection tendencies next week and really just allow things to flow. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know all the hows. Just let it flow and pour on the love and the gratitude. The Heart's energy doesn't really care if it looks good or it's sorted out or all the details are there. It's really about the love that you carry for the project. So allow that gratitude and love to flow through on this project, whatever it is you're working on. The 10 of Hearts also inspires a bit of fresh perspective. So you may see things from a different angle based on feedback that you received earlier. So although you're going to get feedback, don't think you need to change everything because somebody said, oh, I don't know that I like it. You're not looking for the feedback of whether or not people like it. Remember, you are loving it so much that you don't need other people's opinions. But you may see things that you're like, oh, I totally see how I can make improvements here. Don't change course completely, but feel free to make tweaks, if that makes sense. So you want to do something on Wednesday that absolutely lights you up. That 7 wants you to take a leap of faith and to trust yourself. And the 10 of Hearts wants the fulfillment of gratitude and love and the celebration of life. And so that energy really wants you to take one step forward on something that you absolutely adore. So this may be, maybe you put out an offer on Wednesday. Maybe you reach out to somebody that you want to collaborate with and you're like, oh my God, so the last couple of days I've been creating and I just have this idea and I couldn't wait to share it with you. And today's the day that I'm sharing with you and asking for that sale or asking for that collaboration or whatever that is. Allow the dream to be real for you. Really, like, imagine it to be true. Feel it to be real. And don't get distracted. Do not get distracted. Head down, blinders on. And then Thursday and Friday, we move into 9 of Hearts 8 and then 8 of Hearts 9. So we've got a flip-flop of energy happening on Thursday and Friday, and we've got a full moon in Aries. Aries is no joke. Now, what is this full moon inspiring for us? The burning down of our fears and our excuses and our reasons why we can't have what we want. It will give us the opportunity to take massive action. Massive action without feeling like people are going to judge me and blah, blah, blah. Let go of all those old stories and all those excuses. Pay attention to the story you're telling yourself. Let go of people who are telling you a story that doesn't support your dream. You have spent the whole week falling in love with your dream and creating. Why would you stop now? Use that Aries energy and go for it. I am so excited about this full moon. As you know, if you know me at all, I am the get shit done girl. I am the one who will hold your hand at the edge of the cliff until you are ready to jump. This moon says jump. This is your time. This is your time to pour gratitude on the fire. No excuses, no fear. Do the thing. Don't worry about what other people think. You have amped up that energy behind it all week long. Go, go, launch the thing, put it out there. Use that fire of Aries energy to get it fucking done. No excuses. So all Thursday, all Friday, fire it up, light that fire of passion, do the thing. That's your opportunity, okay? Get into the trenches, get your hands dirty, learn a new skill, take advantage of this energy. No excuses, no stories, no reasons why you can't. Come back to this forecast. If you've got to remind yourself, you know I will motivate you and kick you in the butt. Get it done. This is your time. And I know that you can do hard things. You have done many hard things in your life. You can do hard things now. And this full moon is wanting, asking, inspiring, lighting it up. It is time. It is time. We have cleared all the shit from Mercury retrograde. It is a rebirth energy this week, and it is time. Okay, I hope you feel me on this. I'm so lit up right now. Then we move into the weekend. So as we move into the weekend, we shift into October energy. So Saturday being the last day of the 7 energy in September, we move into the first day of October in the 8 energy. So we move from 7 of hearts ruling 1 to 8 of diamonds ruling 9. So what does that mean? Well, the 1 to the 9 is literally like leap. Leap, start something new, let go of what doesn't fit, start something new, let go of what doesn't fit. That 7 of hearts says to love your dream unconditionally, and the 8 of diamonds says shine, shine, let yourself have the dream. Don't worry about it being perfect, fall in love with it, and remember, you get to have your dream. Feel it. Feel it regularly, all day long. Tap into that. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get caught up in the story of I'm not enough, I'm not doing enough, it's not perfect enough. Don't even let that into your experience. You hear that thought, you say, not today, friend, because I choose my dream. This is your time to shine. Don't get distracted this week. Pour everything you've got, pour your soul into what you want to create for your life, for your experience, for your business, for whatever it is that you're creating. Let yourself shine. That's the theme of this week. So I want you to fall in love with your dream, create your dream. This week is your opportunity. Does that feel good? I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this week. I'm sure you can tell. I'm pretty fired up.